Welcome to my channel. Today we want to talk about the movie Lisabi. It's a Yoruba movie, so I may not be able to pronounce it correctly. And it has a lot of, actions and emotions. That's not even what I want to talk about. I'm not going to do a, regular movie review analyzing the character, the story and all that. I just want us to look at one thing, one lesson that everyone needs to learn from that movie. In that story, this a lot of towns were under the Oyo king, and they were paying homage to him. His people were coming to collect tribute, like task sort of. So they will come. Sometimes they won't be satisfied with what they were given. They will demand for more. They didn't care about how these people were producing these crops. They didn't care whether there was dryness or maybe some insects attacked the crops. They didn't care about all that. All they cared about was what was coming to them. It got to a point where a terrible warrior became the tribute collector. And I'm sure you can guess how it will be. Everything became about fighting, killing. They were raping young women, extorting people. Some of the things they collected didn't even get to the king. And they killed a lot of people. They could still collect things from a land and still kill the people, set the houses ablaze. They killed a lot of people for no reason. Finally, it got to a point where somebody stood up and said, enough is enough. Lisabi got up and said, enough is enough. And that is one lesson that I want us to learn. If you don't want anything in your life, you must get to that point where you say, enough is enough. If I perish, I perish. So they got to that point. Some of the things that you're still looking for, some of the results you still want in life, why you've not gotten it is because you've not really gotten to that point where you're like, enough is enough. They fought for their rights. They did a lot of things to gain their victory. Though I was actually disappointed because Nigerian movies always end with getting spiritual powers. Either it's from God or from idols, from forefathers, all those things. I was hoping it will end differently, they will get their victory in a different way. But it still went that way. But no problem. The lesson I just want us to learn is that until you say enough is enough and start doing things differently, there's a difference between saying enough is enough, then go back to sleep. You'll still be where you are. But when you say enough is enough and you start acting towards your enough is enough, that is when your breakthrough comes. Do you know that even in the Bible, when Isaac blessed Jacob instead of Esau that he wanted to bless initially, Esau came back begging him for more blessings. And he said, your brother has taken all the blessings. But at the end of the day, he said something to him. He said, when you become tired of the yoke and fight for your breakthrough, you will receive it. And let me not just paraphrase. Let me read it. If you look at Genesis chapter 27, verse 40, it says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So, to break the yoke of his brother off of his neck, he needs to fight to have dominion. The yoke won't just fall off. You have to fight. You need to fight for your victory. Nobody offers you victory on a platter of gold. You have to fight for it. You have to fight. So look at whatever efforts you've put and tell yourself the truth. Do you think you fought enough to break the yoke off your neck and get your victory? Sorry about that. We're just talking about the movie Lisabi. Drop a comment to let me know whether you're going to watch the movie or not. If you watched it, what do you rate it? For me, I'll give it a 6/10. It's not easy to write the movie. Acting is not easy. Okay, so I'll give it a 6/10. But the lessons are epic. Let me know what you think about the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, let me know what movie you want me to talk about next. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also hit the notification button so that you get notified when I post next. Thank you. Thank you for being here.